Group of guys here on the stage ready to perform for you. Charley Groth is an icon in acoustic music here in the state of Florida. He's been touring in Europe. He just came in from South Florida. I understand the police chief of Galveston to be in tomorrow.
South Texas,
South Texas, that is. Charley himself hails from over around Largo, and he's one of the accomplished great acoustic musicians in the state, and he's got a great group with him, Jane.
That's right. As I said before, we have more talent on this stage than you could bring in a bus. We got Jim Davis and Brad Keeler, Art Crummer, Jerry Karras, Norm McDonald, and Charley Groth.
Charley Groth, let's hear it.
We ready to pick, gentlemen? 1, 2, 3. I need more guitar. I am a pilgrim and a stranger, just traveling through this wearisome land, and I got a home in that yonder city, good Lord, and I believe, good Lordy, I believe it's not made by hand. I got a mother, I got a sister and a brother who have gone to that sweet home, and I'm determined, yes I am, to go and see them over on the good Lordy, over on that other shore. Get her, son! I go down to the river of a Jordan, Lord, just to play my wearisome soul. If I could touch the hem of his garment, good Lord, well, I believe, good Lordy, I believe. Here comes Art Crummer now. Folks, that doesn't happen by accident. You bet. Jerry, you want one, son? Jerry Karras. Put them together. That's right. And I am a stranger, just traveling through this wearisome land, and I got a home in, watch it now, that yonder city, good Lord, and I believe, good Lordy, I believe it's not made by hand. All right. Thank you very much. I'm a pilgrim, that one. Listen, folks, I just drove in from South Texas the other day. I've been over in Europe playing and all over the place, and in California and Nebraska and all kinds of exotic locales like that. It's very nice to be home in the state of Florida. Woo. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. I have on my list here, it says the word CD pitch. Now, what that means is that we have to flog these CDs that are right here. We are selling those little babies. We used to have a little song when I was on the road, Jim, that won't trouble you with the song, but the lyrics were, please buy some records from us so we can buy some gas for the bus. And that's just about the truth of it. I'm telling you. We got one right, yeah, take two, they're small, Karis says. Got one right here that is by the granddaddy of country music, and it just so happens to be on that little CD right there. This one is called My Rough and Rowdy Ways. Ready, guys? Now for years and years I rambled, drank my wine and the gamble, and then one day I thought I'd settle down. Well, I met me a sweet little lady, said she'd be my little baby, and we built us a cottage in the old hometown. Ah, but I can't forget my good old rough rowdy way. You know those old freight trains keep calling me back always. Hey, hey. Well, I may be rough and I may be wild, I may get tough, you know it's just my style, but I can't forget my good old rowdy way. You-de-lee-oh, yeah-oh, here's our crumb. Now, Brad Keeler, give him a hand. I don't have to explain this now. No, no, I can't forget my good old rowdy way. You know those old freight trains keep calling me back always. Oh, well, I may be rough and I may be wild, I may get tough, you know it's just my style, and I can't forget my good old rowdy way. See if I can pick it. That's what I said. My good old rough rowdy way. You know those old freight trains keep calling me back always. Oh, well, I may be rough, I may be wild, I may get tough, you know it's just my style, and I can't forget my good old rowdy way. That's all, guys. You late, oh, yeah, oh, late. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really want to compliment these fellows that are playing with me today. We have a grand total of probably 10 to 12 minutes of rehearsal into this. Brad Keeler down here on the end playing the mandolin and fiddle. Jim Davis, my faithful bass man. Jerry Karis, the guitar magician. Art Crummer on the dobro, and Norm McDonald on the kitchen sink over there. You know that little tune, Rough and Rowdy Ways, was first recorded 75 years ago to this year, and I think it's still just as entertaining a song as it was then. I'm just wondering how many of Garth's tunes are going to be as well known and as impactful as that in 75 years. there's certainly a little bit of difference in generational friction and so forth between now and then, between old times and present times. Jim was telling me that over where he lives in Crystal River, there's a mall over there, and it has a pretty grand mall. It's large and it has a big fountain and so forth. A lot of people, older people, go and exercise in that mall. Well, the other day there was an old fellow over there walking around that mall, and he got to the point where he was tired, and he sat down on a bench near the fountain there in the mall, and he was relaxing. And along came one of these kids with the gigantic, you've seen these gigantic shorts and so forth, and the weird shirts they had on backwards and so forth. And he had this kind of hair that stuck up in points, and you know, yeah, you've seen that. One of the points was purple, and one was yellow, and one was green, and so forth. And so the kid sat down on another bench there, and he's sitting. The old man was kind of looking him over, and he's frowning a little bit, and then he started to frown a little bit more, and finally the kid kind of simmering under his stare, and he said, "Look," he said, "old man, what's the matter? What are you looking at? Haven't you ever done anything wild in your life?" Well, the old man said, "Yes, as a matter of fact, I have." He says, I'm retired from the Merchant Marine. And he said, about 10 years ago, over in Hong Kong, he said, I had an evening where I ended up getting so drunk that I had sex with a parrot. And he said, I was just sitting here wondering if you were my son. All right, that'll be enough of that. Okay. I like to do Mississippi John Hurt tunes, and God, maybe I better tell that one again, huh? That goes good all over the country. That one did not translate well into Slovakia, no. Let me get a drink here. Here's a Mississippi John Hurt tune that I love to play. Been playing many years, called "Make Me Down a Pallet on Your Floor." It's kind of a interesting little comment on marital relationships and so forth. And now my hands are wet, so my pickles slip and everything. I think big stars have people to come out and blow on their fingers. Anyway, here we go. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Now make me down a little pallet on your floor. Make me down a pallet on your floor. Make it down, make it soft, make it low. Make damn sure that my sweet baby, she don't know. Now the way I've been sleeping, my back and the shoulders is tight. The way I've been sleeping, my back and shoulders is tight. The way I've been sleeping, my back and the shoulders is tight. Yes, I'll roll up and try it on the other side. So you better go make me down a little pallet on your floor. Make me down the pallet on your floor. Well, make it on down, make it soft, make it low, and make sure that Brad Keeler doesn't know. Here's where you applaud. What do you say about that, Jerry? You do it again for Jerry. Getting the hang of it here. Done that way in all the civilized countries. Well, now don't you let my good gal catch you here. Don't you let my good gal catch you here. Well, she might kick you, stab you, shot you too. Well, ain't no telling what that little sweetie she may do. So, darling, just to make me down a little pallet on your floor. Make me down a pallet on your floor. Make it down, make it soft, make it low, and make damn sure my sweet baby heart. There you go. Didn't have to tell you that time, huh? Let me see if I can pick one here. There you go. That's right. We ain't doing it for the big money, you can be sure of that. Now you better go and make me down a little patty on your floor, darling. Make me down a little patty on your floor. Make it down, make it soft, make it low, make damn sure my sweet mama, she don't know. Make it down, make it soft, make it sweet and low, and make sure that my sweet mama, she don't know. Make me down a pallet on your floor. Thank you very much. Little comment on marital relations. You know, I really admire Jim Davis. He and his wife have a really modern, contemporary, what you would call a 50-50, I think, relationship. It's really neat. He tells her what to do, and she tells him where to go. Yeah, it really works. I did a concert over at Melbourne the other night, and a good friend of mine from the state of Washington showed up, Brad Keeler, and he's visiting his parents here and running from the law, and well, maybe not. He had the nerve to wear sandals out here today, so instead of cowboy boots, we're going to let him pick a little bit. He played such a neat fiddle part on Milk Cow Blues over there that we're going to have a reprise of that. How are we doing for time? We're using it up, aren't we? 6, 7 minutes? Let's do it then. 1, 2, 3. This morning, and I looked out my door. I thought I could see my milk cow. I could tell her by the way she lowed. And if you see my milk cow, darling, won't you bring her on home? I ain't had no milk and butter since my little old cow has been gone. Well, now you've got to treat me right, Mama, day by day. Get out your little prayer book, get down on your knees and pray. You're gonna miss me, baby, or miss me when I'm gone away. You're gonna miss your daddy, gonna miss my loving way. Tell about it, son. I knew you could do it. Here comes that dobro. Yes, yes. Jerry? Jerry Carey. You people in the back are not excused, by the way. Take it together. Now, I tried everything, sweet mama, just to get along with you, Lord. But nothing ain't working. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave you all alone. Yes, I am. And if you don't believe I'm going, just to count the days that I'm gone. I'm gonna be gone a while. Well, now I woke up this morning and I looked out my door. I thought I could see my milk cow. I could tell her by the way that she looked. Oh, drive her home. Watch it now. I ain't had no milk and butter since my little old cow. That sweet Jersey cow with the big brown eyes and the soft silky tail and the great big horns has gone. All right, Milk Cow Blues. That it? Okay, we'll do one more then. Ladies and gentlemen, I've already had about 50 dozen requests for this, and I'm glad to do it. I love to do my own songs. There is a completely new cut of this song on my new CD that it's not really a new CD anymore. But believe me, if it's not one that you have, then you have a desperate need to own that particular CD. This is a tune called Florida Moon that I wrote a number of years ago, which has gotten around quite a bit, and we hope that you enjoy our little take on it here. We've enjoyed being with you very much. As I said, I truly did drive most of the way from Texas just to do this. You know, I've been at every one of these since the first one. And of course, I knew old Will McLean for years and years and so on. So, and I want to congratulate Margaret Longhill and all the people that have worked so hard to make this festival a success. And also, I must say that, you know, there is no better spot at a festival than to be on the main stage at 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturday. And I really appreciate that a whole bunch. And so do my players. Let's do Florida Moon, fellas, and head on out of here. There's a Florida moon hanging high in a soft southern sky. As I fly once more in dreams back to you, I think I know just what I'd say if we could walk by the bay and talk again that sweet old way we used to do. Florida moon keeps shining down through the live oak tree. In my memory is like a favorite tune. how I'd love to go someday back to the South and the bay, back to you and that Florida moon. There's a Florida moon on my mind, dusty roads and years unwind, and still I find from all my dreams I'm not free. We can't recapture times gone by, but I swear with you I will try to live again that sweet old life that used to be. Florida moon keeps shining down through the live oak trees. In my memory is like a favorite song. Oh, how I'd love to go someday back to the South and the bay, back to you and that Florida moon. I'll play it sweet, Brad. In my memory is like a favorite tune. Oh, how I'd love to go someday back to the South and the bay, back to you and that Florida moon. Oh, how I'd love to go someday back to the South and the bay, back to you and that Florida moon.
Let's hear it for Charley Groth.
The band.
And the band. Great group, great set,
Thank you
guys.
very much.